Good evening, myself Kiruthiga. I am going to discuss about accounting entries for capital reduction. First of all, meaning of internal reconstruction. Internal reconstruction. Internal reconstruction is the arrangement made by the company, the claim of the shareholders, debenture holders, creditors, and other liabilities, alter or reduce, and accumulated losses or written off, asset or value to review the balance sheet of the fair value of the assets and liabilities and financial position of the company. Reduction of share capital. Meaning, reduction of share capital is an arrangement under which the capital of the shareholder and sometimes even the claims of the creditors and debenture holders are reduced. The amount made available by way of capital reduction is utilized, writing of the fictitious assets, accumulated losses, and the overvalue portion of the other assets. A corporate sector unit can reduce its paid-up capital if it's authorized by its articles, special resolution is passed, transaction of the good is obtained. Reasons for reduction in share capital: to return the surplus capital, releasing a liability to pay up capital, thus reducing the nominal value of the shares, eliminating losses which may be preventing the payment of dividends, insufficient distribute reserve, distribution of assets to shareholders, simplify the capital structure.
Journal entries for capital reduction: reducing or completely extinguishing liability of shareholders for uncalled capital. First one, share capital account debit to share capital account. Next one, refunding surplus capital which is found to be in excess of the needs of the company. Equity share capital account debit to equity share capital account to sundry shareholders account. Sundry shareholders account debit to bank account. Third one, cancelling or return of lost capital not represented by assets. Equity share capital account debit to equity share capital account to capital reduction. Remainder of the shares transferred to the capital reduction. Next, preference share capital account debit to preference share capital account to capital reduction account. Next, equity share capital account debit to capital reduction account. Fourth journal entry of capital reduction account. When debenture holders or creditors make some sacrifice as a part of capital reduction, debentures account debit, creditors account debit to capital reduction account. Fifth one, when there is a appreciation in the value of any of the assets, buildings account debit, stock account debit to capital reduction account. Sixth one, when any contingent liability or expenses as proposed in the capital reduction scheme have to be paid, sales tax payable account debit, scheme expenses account debit to bank account, capital reduction account debit to sales tax payable account to scheme expenses account. And last one, when capital reduction account is used to write off losses, reduce assets, etc. as per the approved scheme, capital reduction account debit to profit and loss account to preliminary expenses account to discount on issue of shares or debentures to goodwill account to assets account to capital reserve account. Balance figure. Return of losses and assets reduced as per the capital reduction scheme. Thank you. Thank you for the given opportunity.